Welcome to yoga. Let's begin our practice by having our hands on our knees, straightening the back, feeling the breath in all four corners of the belly, taking that moment to ground ourselves before we begin our practice. Let's bring the arms up, cactus arms, arm. Open up the chest, consciously drop those shoulders. Warm up before we begin our flow. In the next breath, we're going to drop the arms down. Inhale. Pausing at the bottom. Pausing at the top, I just caught my shoulders right up to my ears. Last one. The arms come up, back up to goddess. Open up the chest for a few more breaths. And we can stretch your shoulders out a little bit. Let's bring the right across, bring the left underneath, lift it up. Fingers are nice and tight together. And release to change sides. And let's release the hands back to the knees. Take a moment and shrug the shoulders up towards the ears. Press them down. Last one. Let's move into tabletop together. Nice flat back. Just a couple of cat and cows. Let's bring the chest up. Press the hands down into airplane. You're on the knees. Airplane hands behind you. Putting the chest slightly forward, tucking the belly in. Really drive those hands and those shoulders. Toes are untucked. Getting into the core today. Take the right hand, place it behind the neck. Open up the wing, left hand on the mat. Nice little twist here. Come slightly forward so the shoulder and the wrist on the left are in alignment. Turn back to center as you release and change sides. Hands on the back of the neck and just twist just slightly. Release to tabletop. Lift the chest up as you drive those airplane hands behind you once again. Tuck the pelvis in. And then release to tabletop. Downward dog. Up onto the balls of the feet. Let's bring that right foot forward. Move yourself into warrior one. Warrior two. Cartwheel the hands to the mat beside the foot. Drop the left behind you. Nice long lunge. Lift the chin up. Hands to the right knee. Inhale, hands up overhead, palms facing each other. Hands in prayer as we rest the left elbow on the right knee. Nice little twist. And let's come back to center with the prayer hands. Fingertips to the mat, curl the back toe under. Big step forward into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. High plank. Lower all the way down. Cobra. Downward dog. up onto the balls of the feet. Left leg up behind you as you bring it through for warrior one on the left. Warrior two. Cartwheel the hands to the mat, dropping the right leg behind you for that nice long lunge. Dropping the hip towards the mat, supporting that left knee with that left hand so it doesn't flop open. Bring the hands to the knee for support as you push the body back. Hands up overhead, palms facing each other. Slight back bend. Prayer hands come down as we do that twist, stacking. Come back to center with those prayer hands in front of the heart for a moment. We'll reset. And bring the hands to the mat as you curl that back toe under. Big step forward into that forward fold. Deep breath of the halfway lift. Move yourself into high plank. 5 breaths. Lower all the way through. Lower down. Another cobra. Downward dog. Tabletop. Make your way into a seated position on the mat. Walk the sit bones side to side. We're going to do little boats and some bridges, getting into the core. Bring the feet to the mat. Rock again. Hands out to the side as we shift the shoulders back. We're just going to begin by lifting the right foot. Foot is pointed. Lower back so you get that sweet spot. Flex the foot. And release the foot. Come up and give yourself a little squeeze here. Find your sweet spot as the left foot comes up. Toes pointed to begin with. Coming slightly forward so you're on those sit bones. Flex foot. Release for the squeeze. Find your sweet spot as you come into a full boat. Release for the squeeze. One more boat. And then lower down onto your back. Bring the knees into the chest. Let's move into some bridge work. Wiggle those feet in nice and close as the hands are nice and tight towards you. And then deep breath, bring it up into your bridge. Tucking those shoulders in and rolling back onto the tops of the shoulders. Squeeze the glutes. Come down vertebrae by vertebrae. Back settle for a moment before we go up again. And inhale to bring it back up. And lower down. And do one more. Deep breath, bring it back up. And push yourself forward as you come all the way down. Let's bring those knees into the chest for a good squeeze. Rock yourself side to side. And we're going to slow it down by placing the feet in butterfly, opening up the hands. Pull the body down with our yin poses. And slowly close the legs. Drop both knees over to the right. Open the hands up beside you, looking over to the left. Turn the head back to center as we shift the legs over to the left, dropping both knees, then making that turn with the head. Turn the head back to center slowly. Extend the right leg long and the left. Hands overhead for full body stretch. Nice prayer hands. Keep the toes tucked and long. Shift yourself to the right for banana Santa on the right. Let's guide ourselves over to the other side. Come back to center slowly. Release the hands down beside you as you bring the legs up into the air for modified legs up the wall. Rock yourself back side by side first. Let the legs settle slowly. Bring the hips slightly forward. And lower the legs down. Let the feet flop open as we turn the knees up as we move to Shavasana. Bring the knees to the chest and guide yourself into fetal position. And let's rise up together to a seated position on the mat. Bring the hands up overhead in prayer. And let's slowly guide them down as we rest our hands in front of our hearts. With love and light, namaste.